Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to some Anime Eternal. Update 23 has dropped. I just want to say first things first, my wisdom tooth is starting to grow and everything, so if there are any weird cuts or anything, it's because I'm, not trying to show blood on the screen or anything. But update 23 dropped. It's basically just everything at World 27. And then obviously the 5 rank ups, exclusive stuff, and then they added a new cool mode and then some codes. And the mode is, the setting is for AFK mode. We've already bought in this guy, so the Sun Princess. And then if we go to our avatars, we are starting to level her up. Avatar leveling. Let's max this girl out really fast. So she looks like she's gonna max out like 6 trillion. Like 8 trillion, my bad. Nope, 6.3. Okay, cool. So we are basically completely caught up. By the way, let's also put on just some potions while we're just here. There we go. There we go. Might as well just put these on as well. We're basically completely caught up. Besides, the only thing that we're really missing, my energy obelisk and my damage obelisk are maxed out. We are missing the luck one. It's at level 3, which obviously we'll get there. Other than that, we're literally missing the Bankai. They're all a Phantom and stuff Supreme, so we obviously need to do that, but that will be later on. Other than that, we are literally maxed out in all these areas. Completely maxed out, I believe. Yeah, we're maxed out there. We're completely maxed out here, besides also our Zombie Booster. This one's Supreme, this one's Phantom now, so that one needs to be Supreme too. And then this area. So we do have this. Now, the only reason I'm not farther along is because I literally had to AFK about 2 full days of AFKing, doing nothing but sitting on this guy, because I didn't have any drops potions. So, I mean, it took a lot longer, and we almost got to pity, but we ended up getting it. But if we got that faster, we also do have this, but if we ended up getting that faster, we probably would have been able to, max out, most likely. We also did just rank up before we came here. I forgot to record. And then this is 27, we need to max out. This is 20, we need to max that out. And then these things as well, we need to max out. But I'm saving those both for my quest. I need to defeat this guy one time. I forgot to do that, so I'll go back and do that whenever I get my power back up. So we can get that. I should have done that before, but I didn't grab this quest whenever I was completing the other quest. So we need to go back and do that later. Can I not be stuck? So these guys are only 310 SXQGNT. Oh my gosh. It's not that bad. It's not great. What is a Tome of Wisdom? A crafting? Yeah. Material. Okay, cool. And then obviously this stuff as well, which we need to... Yeah, we need to get all this stuff later on as well. But for now, what I'm going to do is make sure all of my energy stuff is on. Let's put in all of these codes really fast as well. All right, guys, there we go. So we should be able to boom, boom. We have boom, boom, and then potions. We do need, yeah, let's just use 4 of those. Now, the Halloween event is still going on, so if we get decently far, I will go back and start AFKing all this stuff so we can do that. But right now, obviously, like you want to do every single time, is do this so we can, there we go. So we can get this quest done. I am also missing a bunch of achievements as well. I'm not gonna say I'm like maxed out there, but I am missing all those achievements. I've went over, I'm not gonna go over again, but basically all those achievements that are like play a certain raid a certain amount of times. I don't have those done, but I do have the other ones done. We do need to go back to Tomb Raid Day whenever we can. We also are maxed out on obelisks. We just haven't done Area 26. We have done Area 25. We've done all the other ones as well. All of that stuff. So what I'm going to do is sit here, AFK this while we're getting our energy up. It looks like it's not really going to take us too long. We need 1 NOTG. That's not that bad. We also don't have any Robux, so we can't buy this stuff, unfortunately. But that is okay. I'll see you guys back in just a bit. Alright, guys. Well, I'm just doing this really, really fast. If we go back, we can put on our energy once again. But I did just, when I go get this, we did have some Robux. So... we got a 1x already, which is nice. A blue? No blue, that's okay. And we also do have this one. So we got a purple already, which is nice. Alright, so 2.5x damage there. What? Not enough repack. How do... Oh, that's what those things are, yeah? These little thingies? I think. I don't know. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is now I'm going to AFK just so we have that little bit extra energy, which is obviously super nice for us. We need, what, 1 OCTG, something like that, or 1 NOTG? Yeah, 1 NOTG to rank up. That's not too bad. Like I said, we probably could have had that if we ended up getting lucky the other day, or at least just not unlucky grinding all that time for the Supreme. But it's okay. We're going to AFK this, and then we should get to NOTG fairly quickly, and then maybe we'll rank up and do it again. We'll see. Okay, guys. Well, I went AFK for, I don't know, a couple of hours. It was a while. Clear that. Basically, what we did is we AFK'd Area 1 so we can get a whole bunch of the Halloween stuff, because why not? Well, the potion's gone. Oh, no, they're right there. I was so confused on where they were. Okay, so we should be able to max these out at least. And we can't max these out because we don't have any more blue ghosts. So we definitely need more blue ghosts. But other than that, let's scroll down. Obviously, want to get as many of those as possible. And then I think damage is probably the next best thing. So let's see how many damage we can get. I don't think that they're going to restock this. Halloween is obviously over, so I don't think that they're going to end up restocking this at all. At least I wouldn't assume that they would. So we're going to obviously just use as much as we can because we're not really losing anything here. The only thing that we're losing are the empty flasks and the Halloween candy. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. All we really need is the flasks. That way we can go and do all of these. But we are missing the blue ghost from all that stuff as well. So that's okay. Let's just buy as much as we can because obviously these are a limited time potion. And I did AFK all that time for all this stuff. We probably have a decent bit of graveyard keys too. Now, it's probably one of the best features that they've added is the auto raid. Because like oh, we don't have any more. Because like I just showed you guys, I literally just went AFK for a long time just sitting in this thing, which was super nice. We can obviously, we're almost maxed out there too. But we need a couple more things. Graveyard, we have 26 graveyard keys, so we can AFK that as well. But what I'm going to do is we're going to go over here. I don't even know if we have enough power. I assume we do. We're going to damage. There we go. Also, so if we go over here to our Recraft, we literally need to get the Supreme of the power, and we need to get the Tome of Wisdom, which is like a 0.5. Yeah, a 0.01 actually drop from here. So 1 in, what, 1 in 10,000, I think that is. And then we can make the repack, which is to unlock this. I don't know what that is, but I mean, I guess we'll see. And then let's also do this. There we go. This will probably still take a while, which is okay. Boom, boom. There we go. All right. Now I will see you guys back in just a little bit once we've AFK'd this a tad bit. I'll also see if I can't do anything else as well. Okay, guys, well, I don't necessarily know what to do because, like I said, I could AFK at this last area. The guys, I mean, I could defeat them. It was just taking a little bit. It's not, like, the hardest thing, but it's kind of just annoying, so I think I'm not going to do that. Yeah, so there's not really much for me to do right now. I think all I really have to do is AFK overnight to get a bunch of energy just so it's a lot faster. And I think I'm going to AFK here while I'm getting energy. Turn that off, turn that off. So while I'm getting energy, I'm just going to sit here in this area. We might as well use some of these because we'll have some more whenever we get up. We'll do that. We'll make sure we have a bunch of chocolate bars on. We are slowly running out, but that is okay. We have 28 hours, actually. We're fine. Use a bunch of those. Use those, whatever. So we're just going to AFK here overnight. That way we can wake up with, like, I don't know, like, hopefully, like, 15, 20 in OTG. We did just AFK for, like, 3 hours, and we got 3. So it looks like we're getting about 3 an hour. So we'll wake up with probably, like, I don't know, like 11, 12. But yeah, I'm going to AFK this for just a little bit. Probably won't AFK this overnight. But whenever I do AFK overnight, I'll probably see if I can't one-shot these guys that drop the tokens, because that'll be nice for us. Those guys maybe... Or, I mean, we'll see what else. Because, like I said, we're basically completely maxed, except these 4 things need to be maxed out. Both of these are maxed. And then we just need the new stuff. And we're basically done. The only things I could really think of doing is, like I said, just a bunch of these challenges. Because, I mean, like, 5% there is pretty nice. Like, we are missing a lot overall. I'll definitely see if we can't do some nightmare as well, because that's, I mean, pretty big differences. But all this stuff we are missing out is pretty, you know. We also do need to do the Tournament of Power raid, actually, because this will give us a decent bet. I'm actually going to just go do that right now. We are going to miss this and all that. We're going to turn our damage back on. It's okay, though. But they did just add new achievements for it. I also haven't played it in a while, so I don't even know how far we can get. But let's also make sure we do this once again. There we go. All right, let's see how far we can get. At least 540 will give us the achievement for that. Any other is pretty good, at least. And then all that we need other than that is, what is it? The Tomb Arena raid. We can go see if we can do, I mean, that's 500. We definitely can't do that. So I'm not even going to try it, to be honest. But let's see how much further we can go in this. It looks like we're already not one-shotting. There we go. Whatever. At least we got to 540, so we have a 10% energy increase. So what I'm going to go do now is... Actually, I'll set over here. Let's see. Energy. Let's put our energy on. Let's just do this really fast. I think this is a good idea. Well, that was not cool. So, thank you. There we go. And then let's do energy, and then luck. We need more energy, or more luck. So always make sure whenever you guys AFK, use luck macros, obviously, whenever you guys are opening. But we're getting 33 SPTG a second or something like that. Just make sure we have that on. Yeah. Okay, and then let's reset this. So let's see how long. So we're at 3.12. I'm going to open until we get 2 more Supremes, and then we can end off the video. Let's see how much energy we get in this time. All right, guys. So it has been an hour and 10 minutes about. I have gotten the 2 Supremes left. I'm making 30.6 or 38 SPTG whenever I do hit a critical energy. We've made, I don't remember what we're at. We've made about 1 NOTG. I think we've made about like 90 OCTG or whatever it is, so that's not too bad. And if we look, or I guess if we just leave here, we did AFK this like 2 or 3 times, I think. We're maxed out on all that. Where am I trying to go? Oh, right. I'm trying to go to area 1 and then see if we can't get some of these energy thingies. Alright, so let's see. Not that, but this, having crafting. There we go. Alright, we made 3. That's not too bad. So I am going to AFK this for just a little bit. Won't take us too long. And then whenever I AFK tonight, we'll see what we can AFK. We'll probably AFK something in area 26 if we can. But if not, we'll AFK, I think, probably just the Bankai for the swords. But update 23 overall is pretty good. We are starting to catch back up again, which is really nice. I can't wait to see what the recrafting is for the pact. Maybe it's just another, like a secondary power gotcha in this area. I'm really not too sure. It does suck because you do have to get rid of the Supreme. I don't know if it gets rid of it or you just have to have it in order to get it. Because if it gets rid of it, it's going to be kind of annoying because then you're going to have to re-get it back. It does look like it's not that hard to get, though. It's 0.05. I don't know. Is that the same as normal? No, it is easier to get. So maybe it probably does take it away, and then you're going to have to get it again. We will have to see. But I can't wait to see what that is. That seems really interesting. I don't think they've ever had anything like that. And then, yeah, all the other stuff is cool, blah, 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 blah. My favorite thing, honestly, in the past update, I think it was this update, maybe? Yeah, this update, just auto raids and defenses, really nice. But if you guys did enjoy update 23, let me know in the comments below, and also leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video.